Pedals4Paws 2013 was an adventure to spread knowledge and goodwill about the plight of wild dogs through southern Zimbabwe. Starting at Mana Pools on the Zambezi River, the journey took the riders through Harare to Matari. From there, they went through the Sabi Conservancy to Chilo Gorge. First stop in Savi was at Chishakwe Game Lodge. Here, we were privileged to spend time with Rosemary Groom, who's been studying the wild dogs in this area for the past 6 years. She took us to see one of her study sites. En route, we were extremely lucky to see one of the rare black rhinos in this area. Amongst the wild dog packs Rosemary has been studying here is the Mapuro pack. It has 20 adults and 6 pups.
They've used the same den 3 years in a row, which is very unusual for wild dogs, but they clearly know it, they're happy with it, they're very comfortable with it. I think one of the reasons they're comfortable with it is right at the base of this big koppie, which gives them a nice escape route. They can go up the hill, it's nice and cool when it gets hot. It's you know, they can just stay out there and look down and check out what's going on.
A short while later, we were rewarded when the pups came out to play. To make the surrounding communities aware of these endangered animals, Rosemary has an outreach program. Vuvu Primary is one of the participating schools. The children had prepared a special dance for us on the conservation of wild dogs. Rosemary has been running an art competition for the children, who were proud to show off their work. The winners received prizes from the Pedals4Paws sponsors, and the school received books and art materials from donors in South Africa. Overnight was at the splendid Sunuko camp perched on a high rock outcrop. Sundowners were on a plateau with a magnificent view over the Sabi Conservancy. Early the following morning, we cycled to another of Rosemary's schools. Dombo Primary is one of the many schools surrounding the Conservancy.
Our children in our community were told how much support conservation is getting from your schools and from your children, and we wanted to come and bring you something to thank you for doing that.
After spreading the message, Pedals4Paws donated another gift of art materials to the school. Our host this day was Clive Stockhill, who was born in this area. In 2013, he was awarded the Prince William Award for his conservation work. Further down the road, the parents at Mutapurwa Primary laid on a big reception for us. The village head, Chief Gudo, was also there to welcome us.
This is Africa.
Clive gave a short presentation on the project, and more materials were donated to the school. The photo opportunity caused a stampede. Shortly before our arrival, Mutapurwa had the roof torn off some classrooms by a severe storm. The disaster, however, had not deterred the children from their wild dog art. Next next day, the riders cycled over 100 kilometers to Chilo Gorge. The magnificent world-class lodge here overlooks the point on the river where Arab slave dhows traveling up from the coast ended their journey.
Yeah, it's worth riding here just to come and see this.
Their journey from here was blocked by rapids in the impassable Chilo Gorge. Mahenye Primary School, close to the lodge, has a special place in Clive's heart.
1982, the then government or director of parks agreed that this community could benefit from their wildlife. And in 1982, 2 elephant tags were sold. I marketed it for the community, and 2 Americans came out and successfully hunted 2 elephants here in the communal land, not in the park. And those 2 elephants built that block. Then the second 2 blocks were those that were also built out of further revenue. Then came this block, then came that block. That block in the corner there.
The remaining block was donated by an English visitor who'd lost her husband to cancer. Clive showed us where Mahenye Primary began.
This was the classroom. There were just wooden poles as seats. A long row of just a tree sort of pole. A row of seats here. That was the blackboard. There are women and men and women in fairly senior positions in companies in South Africa and in this country that have gone through university and now employed in industry that learnt off that tree.
We're trying to develop the Pedals4Paws concept so that it actually creates sustainable conservation opportunities. And I mean, children are the custodians of the future. So in rural areas such as this, where there are thankfully still significant amounts of wildlife remaining, it's extremely important to help them conserve what they have.
The efforts shown by the children in this extremely impoverished part of Zimbabwe impressed the riders.
That miner is fantastic. Coming through the Savi River Valley is stunning. Absolutely. Yeah.
I've enjoyed it more. To have an opportunity and the privilege to ride through so much pristine wilderness, it's been one of the most stunning things in my whole life.
The Pedals4Paws vision is to establish an annual cycle event through this pristine part of Zimbabwe that will hopefully see the rare and enigmatic wild dog survive long into the future.